feeling like your days are repetitive, you've got low motivation, and you're not really feeling connected to your dreams, your aspirations. You don't feel like you don't feel like you're in the mood to be like a go-getter, and you feel like you feel stuck. I need to share with you some quick steps just to mentally stay motivated. Okay, it's not to say every single day you're going to be motivated, but it's about every day embracing it as it comes. Share words of hope, optimism, especially if you're feeling daunted by what's currently taking place in terms of experiencing Groundhog Days, repetitive days where it feels like nothing is shifting, nothing is changing. So I want to share with you some wishes that I have for you, as well as motivational tips that are helping me during this time to keep motivated, and also to acknowledge that when things are not okay, it is fine to remain as is. My name is Chico. Thanks for connecting with me. And normally I talk about mindset, lifestyle, and all things digital. I've been living a semi-digital nomad lifestyle, and as a result of my chronic illness, I've also experienced part of what we're going through right now, which is self-isolation and physical distancing, especially the first year when my chronic illness, fibromyalgia, was really bad. I spent a lot of days indoors. For some of people who are chronic illness warriors or invisible illness warriors may relate to what's currently going on. So my wishes for you are, first wish for you is to remain safe and also to protect your well-being at all costs, mentally and physically, so that each day you are strong enough to persevere through. Then the second wish for you that I have is that you hold on to faith, optimism, belief that whatever is currently happening will soon pass, and it's not here to remain forever. And then I also wish for you that on the days when you feel like you just can't, and you can't connect to anything meaningful, or you feel stuck, to know that it's okay to embrace those moments as a temporary thing, to know that that moment is okay to feel, because feeling and recognition is something that will help you to overcome through. So if you need to cry, do cry and let it all out. It is part of a soul cleansing journey to acknowledge your experience as well. It is better out rather than in. And I also wish that you continue to hold on to your dreams, your vision, your goals, your aspirations, and to manage them in the best way that you can in order to fill the time that you have, so that your mind is mentally stimulated by things that are feel-good factors for you. You to have moments where you're able to laugh and connect with people, loved ones, or people in your community virtually, where you can just be able to hold on to joy, laughter, and laughing to the point of uncontrollable laughter. Laughter is the best medicine. So these are the things that are my wishes for you. So the next thing that I wanted to connect with you on about today is, so let me just share with you really quickly like what I do for myself, just to get into like a good mindset when I'm like starting my day. And as I know that I'm not going to be going anywhere, if I go out, it's only walking. So here we go. Number one, when you wake up, make your bed. It does something. Once you do it, you notice other things around you. You notice your environment. You start to pick up little things here and there. And that also helps with your well-being. So making your bed, try it. If you haven't been trying it, the basic thing, if you need to, most of us are going to be in our casual wear. This today is like glamming, semi-glamming up and hiding whatever is underneath here. But it's semi-dressing up basically. But what that does to you, taking a shower, dressing up, putting on makeup, shaving, whatever you need to do for your personal care, when you take those little steps, it does make a difference. So like today, I decided to dress up a little bit, okay, to make an effort. That's the top half. Bottom half, I'm still like in my semi PJs or whatever you may call it. So yeah, that little thing makes a little difference. Other things that I do is so that's my day to day. Made the bed, got dressed, like, yeah, did all the personal care and everything like that, got dressed, and then went on to make something, and then prepared a meal for like later on, so that I didn't have to like do it like last minute. So when I have the energy, I'll just prepare a meal earlier on. Then it's adding on to like the hours, and it's making me focus on other things, just like as it's being productive during the day. Then as a result of making my bed, then I'll start to notice things around, which I start to pick up as well. That buys time. If listening to music, what I do is, instead of listening to news in the morning, I shut down like everything. So the first thing that I wake up to, it's going to be either like motivational, inspirational things, or I listen to music. I found music more motivating this time around, rather than starting off with inspirational or motivational things. So it's just knowing what is your thing and what is going to make you mentally connected and energized. So when I put on music, it automatically puts me into a state of, let me exercise or let me dance. And when you dance, you feel a different type of like energy. When you exercise, you feel like a different type of energy as well. And then alternating days where, if you're able to go out, some people are fully like in lockdown. Here in the UK, we can go out for like our 1 day of exercise. I alternate days where, like yesterday, I went out, I did the essentials, buying the food that I needed, and then went walking, for 20 minutes, half an hour. And then sat outside on my balcony just to soak in some vitamin D. Then followed by that, I reached out to as many people as I could to engage and connect with people. And if I'm not able to engage every day, it's even the basic texting. And just things that, if you're feeling stuck, it's not every day that you need to feel energized, you need to feel motivated, but there's little small things that you can do every day that will count for something. And then other days when you're feeling most inspired or creative, journaling helps to cleanse the soul. It helps to minimize worries and concerns, because once you let it out and it's out on a journal, then it will alleviate whatever you may be thinking as well. Even that basic phone calls, reaching out and speaking to somebody about your experience. There's going to be ups and downs throughout this period, and it's normal to feel low because there's a lot of things that have changed. Just remember that we're all going through this experience in different levels. Remember, every time when you wake up, make your bed, a simple act, then turn on something that is inspirational or motivational, or music. So I'm just giving you examples of what could potentially help you to just persevere through every single day. It's the small little things that matter, especially if you're not able to connect with your goals, your dreams, or to feel like motivated to be achieving things every single day. This is not what it's about. It's about what you can do within that given day. And there's going to be other days, like tomorrow, for instance, where you might feel like, yes, today I feel very connected to my dream. I feel inspired. Then you embrace that moment and connect to your creativity. And then let the next day happen as well, and see how what you're connecting with intuitively, rather than forcing yourself to do those things. So one small act can lead to greater and bigger things for you to do, and it will happen naturally. Lastly, we're in this together. I hope what I'm sharing you're finding very helpful. I know it's a very difficult time. There's no right or wrong answers at the moment. And there's no competition or speed or level that you need to go at. It's more about intuitively connecting with things that will bring a feel-good factor, not disregarding what's going on, but it's also about acknowledging that this is a very challenging time. But at the same time, there's still a window or an opportunity to hang on to optimism, to hang on to faith, to hang on to hope, and to not be so overwhelmed or consumed by what's going on in the news. Okay, to pick your moments when you want to consume news. I tend to not listen to it at all throughout the day. It's not the first thing that I wake up thinking, yes, I must listen to the news. No, because I want to start off like on a good note so I can hang on to the health factor. So it's about physical and mental well-being, because we need to have our immune systems to be as strong as possible to do things that, although it's very difficult, that will make it easier to overcome even the small challenges of not feeling well. So other feel-good factors are when you feel energized enough, walking, if you can, if you're able to go out, or even just indoors as well, doing a little bit of exercise, mindfulness, or yoga, something that you truly connect with. When you force yourself to do things, the likelihood is that you will feel a little bit more defeated and disconnected to what you need to do. Do things that you love. I hope what I've shared today has resonated and connected with you. What are you going to be doing that's going to be a feel-good factor, self-reflective, and self-pampering? Thanks for watching and for connecting with me. And I look forward to connecting with you next time. Bye for me for now.